Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and this is Business and Beyond. Welcome back to my channel. I love talking about all things business and money. So here we'll be talking about different tips, tricks, and resources that will ultimately help you do business better. So if that is something that interests you, make sure you like and you subscribe. So we are in the month of December and we are going to be talking all things pricing this month. Pricing can be a tricky topic because you don't want to price too high, you don't want to price too low. You definitely want to find your sweet spot as it relates to pricing. So we'll be going over different strategies that you can use in determining the prices for your products and your services. So today we are going to be talking about cost-based pricing, and we're going to be talking about fixed costs. So when you are determining your pricing, you want to make sure that at the basic level, you are making sure that your income is higher than your expenses. In order to do that, you have to know what your costs are. Now, today we're talking about fixed costs. So your fixed costs are basically expenses that you have in your business that you pay maybe each month, each quarter, each year that do not change. The amount of the expense does not change from month to month, and it doesn't change based on your sales or how much income that you make that month or that year. So an example of a fixed cost would maybe be if you have like a rental expense, if you have a lease expense, subscriptions that you pay monthly, any type of membership, some type of business license. Those are things that you pay maybe once a month or once a year that are the same amount each time you pay it. So you want to make sure you're looking at your fixed costs to determine, okay, well, before I even make any sales, how much money is my business putting out? Because you want to make sure when you're pricing your products at the basic level, you are making sure that your income exceeds your fixed costs. So if you are paying for something maybe once a month or once a year that you don't even use, that you don't even need, and that you've just basically been paying it so long you don't even realize that you're paying it anymore, you may want to eliminate that cost from your budget. Now, in order to determine this, you can do it a couple of ways. If you like to use a paper planner, you can write it down, maybe a notebook. Go through your bank statements and write down those expenses that occur each month or each year that are the same amount. I actually have an Excel spreadsheet that I use for all of my recurring expenses and all of my fixed costs that I pay just on a regular basis. So I basically have a spreadsheet and I have the name of whatever the expense is. So whether it be a subscription, whether it be your website fee, your email marketing fee that you pay once a month, I have the list of what the expense is. Then I have the amount. So how much do I pay? I have how often I pay it, whether it be monthly, quarterly, or annually. I also have the date that it's due. So a lot of my fixed costs I have on auto payment because it's the same amount. So for the most part, there won't be any surprises. So I put the day that it's due. So if it's monthly, I put, which day of the month it'll come out. If it's annually, I'll put the day and I'll put the year, the last time I paid it, so that I'll know. And then I also have a column that shows how often do I pay it. So I'll know if I pay it monthly, annually, quarterly, and I'll have notes that determine, if I need to cancel next time it comes around, if I need to do this, that, or the other. And I also, one more step that I have that helps me, but it may not help everyone. I also have how I pay it. So some of my recurring expenses I do have on auto pay, like I just mentioned, but I have some things hooked to my checking account. I have certain ones that are hooked to my PayPal, and I have certain ones that I have hooked to my business credit card. So in order to keep that kind of organized, I also have how I pay that particular expense to help me stay super organized so there will be no surprises. And then from time to time, I just kind of casually look at the list to see, okay, well, if I pay something monthly, I want to change it. Maybe I want to start paying it quarterly, or I want to start paying it annually. Or if there's something that I pay annually, I'll look to see when the date is going to roll back around to see if I want to continue paying it annually. If I maybe am looking to switch servicers, then I won't pay annually. I'll pay monthly until I find a new servicer if I don't want to commit to that annual payment every year. So looking at your fixed costs will be very, very helpful in your business. So at a minimum, like I said, when you're determining your prices, you have to make sure that your prices take into account your fixed costs, because your fixed cost is basically how much it costs for you to even run your business before you make $1. So I hope that this was super helpful for you. stay tuned. This whole month we'll be talking all about pricing. And if you are on Instagram, you can go on and follow me on Instagram. That's where I drop information on a daily basis, so you don't want to miss that. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.